Beats Planet. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Shouts out to all the essential workers at the Blue Flame. Shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to y'all. Jump on in. Jump on in. Let's talk about it today, you know. Show must go on, you feel me? This show must go on, you feel me? It's all right. It's all right. I'll die for y'all sins. It's all right. We got a lot to talk about. Trust me. We got a lot to talk about. But y'all know since I'm phony, we ain't talking about all that shit tonight. This post-game, this will be short. this post-game show will be good and short. I'm about to go get some vittles and spend time with my family. I love y'all to pieces, but I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. How many callers we got? Phone's locked already. But look, people done left it. Look, we had about 8 people in the on the phones. People done left the phones. I don't like the phones.
The conference has been unlocked.
I don't like the phones for a little bit. It's okay. Phones unlocked. Y'all can go ahead and hop in there. Call into the show. But this post-game show will not be long. So if y'all trying to get in, y'all got about 2 minutes to get in before I lock them phones again. I love y'all to pieces, but Phil Collins face. Let's see. What time is it? 9 o'clock? Cool. So listen, let me just go ahead and get this out the way for anybody that's wondering. Anybody that's wondering. Dak didn't play great. Dak played terribly. You can't win a game Dak playing the way he played. And Dak's not good enough to win when you turn the ball over 2 times. I know that's what you came for. And I'm not foolish. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know, but I feel like I normally blame Dak when I feel like it's on Dak. But I feel like y'all just don't hear me when I blame it on Dak. Y'all just don't hear me when I blame it on Dak. You know what I'm saying? But let me mute this music. I did kind of cut the music on for the theatrics. But let me give y'all a post-game show. This post-game show will not be long. 18 callers. Hey, listen.
Has been locked.
I love y'all, but I ain't getting to all of you. I love y'all, but I ain't getting to all of you. You hear me? So the 16 people on the phone right now, this is either going to be incredibly fast or it is what it is. Draft season, baby. Hold on, let me go ahead and tweet that out. Let me go ahead and tweet that out, though. And I will not mention Josh Allen, comma, on to draft season. Boy, I'd be damned if I even watch football this week or next week. I'm a Cowboy fan, man. I'm not phony. Alex, the Eagles fan, was like, yo, Voch, if y'all lose, you gonna root for the Bengals? Man, I ain't rooting for nobody. Y'all cancel the game if you want to. You can cancel the game if you want to, sir. And let me go ahead and hit that button on that. Hold on. Let me go ahead and hit that button on that. All right, so let's talk about what happened today. So I can get to these 16 callers that's going to go by quickly. And I can get to my food and my family. Okay? What happened? First and foremost, your defense played fantastic. There will be no war calls today. We didn't earn it. Your defense played fantastic. And to be fair, what we expected all week, really, what we expected the defense, well, not everybody, but at least when me and Will still talked about it, right? What we expected of your defense going against, Brock Purdy and them or whatever, your defense did exactly what they were supposed to do. Your defense did exactly what we expected them to do. Even when you throw 2 turnovers and, you may miss an extra point and, you leave points on the board and all that. If y'all was watching during the watch along, right? If y'all was watching during the watch along, I would constantly say, hey, defense got to bail us out, right? Defense got to bail us out. Oh, turnover, defense bail us out right here. Hey, offense ain't really doing nothing. Defense got to bail us out right here. Offense, you got to give us something because the defense keeps bailing us out right here, right? So I don't have a bad thing to say about my defense at all. Not one bad thing to say about my defense, right? The offense is where the conversation gets particularly interesting because your offense did nothing for you today. As great as your defense was, your offense did nothing. And I may have my gripes about, a Trey Diggs play here. I may have my gripe about, like an Anthony Barr play there. You know what I'm saying? I may have my little gripe about, like an officiating decision, something like that. I may have small gripes about that, right? But for the most part, most part, my defense played fantastic football. And I can't be mad at them. I can't be mad at my defense, bro. I can't be. Because your defense gave you the football enough times for you to do something with it, right? Let me give San Francisco its credit. The San Francisco 49ers defense played an incredible game. Top tier ass game by them, right? I know it's a lot of Cowboy fans, including me, if we just being fair. I know there are many Cowboy fans that walked into the San Francisco game going, oh, well, they played, Colt McCoy, or they played David Blau, you know what I'm saying? Or they played, just insert name here or there, right? So going into this thing, you may have had the idea, oh, well, if you can play some, defense to, kind of shake up the 49ers offense, that you would be able to put points on the 49ers defense, right? Or there were many of us that were saying, including me, oh, Jarrett Stidham, oh shit. If Jarrett Stidham can put, 20 some odd points on this 49ers defense, Cowboys and our offense would, of course, we'll be able to do it. 100% we'll be able to do it. The Cowboys offense was not able to do it. The Cowboys offense was not able to take advantage of what this Cowboys defense did for you. You know what I'm saying? Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, J-Ron Kearse, Donovan Wilson, Jonathan Hankins, those dudes played incredible football for you on defense, right? But that 49ers defense gave this Cowboys offense fits, right? 2 Cowboys interceptions. Regardless of how you feel about them, can't have them. Just and look, to be fair, there was some weird little play calling too. Let me go back and watch the film to really figure out, what it is that I'm going to say about play calling and passing concepts. But the passing concepts, we ran into another one of those vanilla days, right, to where we was just running, not Vanilla White as a rap name, or that sounds, relatively racist, but vanilla, right? I'm not ready to make a bold proclamation on what exactly happened with the Cowboys offensive play call. It just looked like a lot of curls. You know what I'm saying? It looked like a lot of curls. You know what I'm saying? And to be fair, if you going out there and you feel like your offense is already at a talent deficit, and then Tony Pollard gets hurt, who was probably one of your best offensive players, not named CeeDee Lamb, then it goes to Dak to be able to make plays for you. And if Dak ain't, going, doing, top tier things, amazing things to make plays for you, then you're going to get the results that you get. You're going to get the results that you get, you know? So I just got to give credit to the 49ers defense, man. Those dudes were much better than I thought. I thought that the 49ers going out there playing zone, I thought that if you could block them up front, if you could block the pass rush up front, then you would be able to dissect their zone coverage, right? You would think that. Charles Amena, who got hurt, I was like, well, I mean, we'll see. Bosa kind of was in and out of the game or whatever. I was like, all right, we'll see. And, you know, early, I don't think the Cowboys did a terrible job of blocking the 49ers up front. We just couldn't make the throws. We couldn't get it done. And that's on 4. So that is what that is. And then when you finally get your chances down the stretch, right? Because you was given many, many chances down the stretch. Many chances down the stretch, right? The Cowboys probably had like what offensively, right? Cowboys had like what, 4 chances down the stretch to actually do something, whether it be the Turpin return or, you know, whether it be just the in general defense making big plays for you. You had your chances to make your plays. Even when you was up by 4 and the defense held them to a field goal just to make it 7 and not go up by a touchdown, making it a 2-possession game or whatnot. Like the Cowboys defense gave you opportunities, bro. They gave you opportunities, bro. But that's what you got. That's what you got. Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys offense did absolutely nothing with it. Not only did they do absolutely nothing with it, but those last 2 drives in particular were particularly trash. Particularly trash. So I've got nothing to say. I got nothing to say today. Good job, 49ers. Y'all did well. Shouts out to 49ers fans. Hey, that's 2 for y'all. That's 2 in the postseason for y'all. Cowboys only seem to beat the 49ers when they having quarterback woes and not in the playoffs and all this other shit. For the record, though, because I know there's going to be people asking me, do the Cowboys move on from Dak? Do they cut Dak? Do they trade Dak? Let's not get ridiculous. Dak will be back, man. Dak will be just fine, bro. Dak will be just fine. Not today, though. And over the course of the week, you know what I mean? Or the course of the offseason, whatever, you know, we'll be talking about offseason things. We'll be talking about what we could do, draft and free agent wise. Let me close that up. Might be slowing down my bandwidth there. We'll be talking about what's, what this team is going to do in terms of offseason, draft, free agency, things like that. So we'll have that conversation. But as of tonight, Voch will not be phony with the 49ers. Shouts out to them. They got their W. I'm going to read some supers, and then we're going to go into the phones. See what y'all got to say. Let's see. Who was last here? Justin Toby? Justin Toby was last. All right, cool. Peebo from Dallas dropped the deuce and says, man, whoever, okay, we read that already. So, okay, Justin Toby up here. Okay, got you, Justin Toby. There we go. Jay Luke says, big shout out to our defense. 49ers would have had more points against anyone else. Sure. Appreciate you, Jay Luke, dropping a 5 in the super chat. Ivan Massey dropped a 5. It says, this is our last chance with these players. Some won't be back. Indubitably, we read that one. Markeith Swain dropped the deuce and says, in Dak Prescott, we believe. Appreciate you, Markeith. Scott Mick dropped the deuce and says, I hate to say it, but this is on Dak and Diggs for sure. More so on Dak than Diggs. Diggs could have made a couple more plays, but if I'm putting this on anybody, I'm putting this on Dak. I know that ain't somebody threatening Voch in the chat box. I know that ain't somebody in my chat box threatening Voch. Oh no, come on, people, get out your feelings. Let's see. Daniel DiBiase, what's up, brother? You drop 5. It says, Dak is too up and down. He had Gallup wide open, almost through a third pick. I understand last week was great, but this happens too much. There we go. Appreciate you, Daniel. Jamal Wilson says, this should prove to Jerry Jones that we need to be better with player acquisition and trades instead of trusting our guys. Yeah, man, for sure. There would be a lot of off-season talk. There will definitely be a lot of off-season talk coming up, but it's cool. We'll be all right. We'll cross those bridges whenever we get there. Who I left this on? Who I left on? I was just reading somebody being incredibly goofy in the chat, but it's okay. What I said? Where I left off on? We left off on Jerry Jones. That was Jamal. Appreciate Jamal. Eric Montoya dropped 5 and says, Dak made his mistakes, but we can't win in the playoffs with no run game. The 49ers ran the ball the second half, indubitably. But even with that, though, right? Even with that, Cowboys defense did a pretty solid job against the run, man. He did a pretty solid job against the run, man. But appreciate you, sir. Doggles59 dropped a dub in the super chat, says a tough loss. Major thanks to you and Skywalker for the dedication and content to making this season an enjoyable one. Appreciate you, sir. I'm sure when everybody kind of, take a nap, wake up in next week, they definitely gonna be mad tomorrow. But they wake up next week, they'll be all right. They'll be all right. Appreciate you, sir. Miguel dropped a deuce for the love. Appreciate you, sir. Skylander Gamer TV dropped a 5 and says, I've been a Dak defender for a while, but you can't throw 2 picks in a playoff game. Yes, Pollard getting hurt sucks, but we still had a chance. Indeed. Somebody said they'll give they soul for Kurt Warner to be the offense. Hey man, come on, man. Don't be saying that, bro. Don't be saying that, man. The devil listening for real. The devil listening to you in real life, man. Don't say that. Don't say that, bro. We got 2,000 people watching right now. Shouts out to all y'all. I ain't gonna war call you too long, but I just appreciate everybody watching right now. Appreciate you. The volume need to see it. Josh Rander says, where was Malik Davis? Chilling. Shit, pass blocking somewhere. Nova Legion dropped 5 and says, Voch, look out for Washington out of Georgia. Draft season will come soon. Draft season comes soon. We're definitely going to start watching film on our Patreon, patreon.com/Voch Lombardi. We're going to immediately go into draft season. So we'll be watching draft over there. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We Them Boys dropped the deuce and says, trade number 4 expeditiously. Oh, no. And Sean Birch dropped 5 and says, wide receiver 2 is a must in this draft. Kellen Moore, Kevontae Turpin, Anthony Barr can take their talents elsewhere. Dak Steele the GOAT. Haters, resign TP. Appreciate y'all on the Vice side. If anybody sent super chats in while I was reading those, I'll be checking on them. I'll be checking on those after I get through these phones. We're going to run through these phones too. Justin Boone was the last one on the volume side. Let's see. Low Drive 5 and says, I'd like more points on these drives, but damn, let's go, Voch. Let's go, Cowboys. Great game on the other side of the ball. Appreciate you, sir. Smalls HD dropped the deuce and says, maybe we should hire D'Amico Ryans as a defense coordinator, as a head coach. Shouts out to D'Amico. I don't even think we talking about them. Nick dropped a dime and says, if you start yeah, we read that one already. I think he's about to unsubscribe to me. That's unfortunate. Maybe not. Smalls HD dropped 5. It says, we got some goofy fans. How many Bills fans you think are saying cut Josh Allen for only putting up 10 points? But I don't want to talk about Josh Allen today. We only talk about Dak Prescott now. I know Josh Allen looked terrible today also, but we ain't talking about Josh Allen today. We talking about Dak Prescott. Because you already know what the media cycle is going to look like, right? You already know where they're going to lean here, but take our lumps. We're going to take our lumps. Let's see. Nick dropped 5 and says, is Dak still top 10? Pardon me. Is Dak still top 5 to 10? Yes, sir. Bad game today, though. Dak was bad today, though, but he's still top 5 to 10. And I promise I'm not gonna mention Josh Allen's name, but we're not gonna mention Josh Allen. No. Or it's Trevor Lawrence. No, we're not gonna talk about that. I promise we're taking accountability today. And KG from DC dropped a 5 in super chat. He just want to show some love. Appreciate you, sir. Let's hop into the phones, man. See what y'all got to say. Now, phones. I don't plan on having an incredibly long show. It's already late, and we all got to work tomorrow. So when I bring you into the phones, consider how many people we got on the phone. Get in, make your point, and hop on out there. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all to pieces. Let's get Dan on the phone and see what he's talking about. What's up, Dan? Dan.
What's going on, Voch?
What's up, Dan? What's up with you, Dan? Oh, he's muted. He's muted. My bad. All y'all muted. Phones are muted. My bad. What's up, Dan? What you got for the show?
Can you hear me, Voch?
I got you, brother. What you got for the show?
Not much, man. I was just saying, listen, at this point, we can't trade Dak, right? Like, it's not going to happen. We're not going to cut Dak. But the truth is, this inconsistency is a problem. And I agree with the second wide receiver. But yeah, I mean, not too much to add here. I know there's a lot of people and you want to go, but
sure.
But we need more consistency.
Sure, 100%. I don't mind that at all. Appreciate you, Dan. I don't want to deflect from the idea today that Dak played badly. Dak indeed played badly. Noah Brown and Zeke got a lot of snaps today, though. But Dak Prescott did play badly. I'm not deflecting from the fact that Dak played badly. Noah Brown was your second wide receiver, though, but not deflecting from not gonna deflect. Not gonna do it. Cowboy James, what's up, sir? What you got for the show?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's good, player?
Well, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I appreciate. I will say this because I've been having my doubts about Dak, but I appreciate hearing from you that Dak played bad because he did. He played very bad. But I'm gonna tell you
why you appreciate that from me. What you mean?
Because sometimes you defend him though. Sometimes I mean, come on, man. I mean, at least it ain't no thing, man. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I appreciate the fact that you said he played bad because sometimes you don't say he plays bad. So
I do.
I appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Okay. Watch this, Cowboy James. This what happens, right? What happens in real life is I say things like, "Oh yeah, that's on Dak," but people want me to say, cuss word, break my table.
No,
he's trash. Jerry Jones, trade Dak. I hate him. That's what people want me to say. But in real life, I say things like, "Oh yeah, that's on Dak."
Say that. No, I don't want you to do that.
But I got you, Cowboy James. Go ahead.
I have a point though. Is our offense though really quick though, and I think you'll agree with this. I do believe you'll agree with me on this. The offense was very goddamn vanilla and sucked ass.
It was.
And other than that, man, we got to figure something out moving forward because we can't be just sitting on a good team and keep doing this all the time. It's just goddamn annoying. And I've been a fan for 40 years, and I'm tired of it.
I feel you, Cowboy James. Appreciate you, man.
Hey, I appreciate you, Voch. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, we're going to move through these calls quickly, man. We're going to have some vittles, and I'm gonna go chill with my family. Somebody says, Glenn Austin says, nah, Voch, you blame receivers all the time. If my wide receivers are, besides CeeDee Lamb, if my wide receivers are Noah Brown and Michael Gallup, who hasn't done nothing for you, and Kevontae Turpin that we not using, fuck. Apologize if I'm cussing, by the way, because I know my grandma liked to watch these post game shows here. Shouts out to my grandmother, my lovely grandmother, my mother probably listening right now. Shouts out to y'all listening right now. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. So I will keep my language to a minimum. But y'all understand what I'm saying? Even though I'm 30, I still don't cuss from my grandma. Let's get Terrence on the phone and see what he's talking about. What's up, Terrence?
Hey, what's going on, Voch?
What's good, player? What you got for the show?
All right, man. Just want to go ahead and get this little few things off my little list real quick.
Quickly, though.
Make sure I don't forget nothing.
Quickly, though.
All right, quickly. All right. I want the Cowboys to start relying on these rookies. Like, for instance, really, I'm talking about wide receiver particularly, like Simi Fehoko and Jalen Tolbert. I was really expecting them to be that backup, for receiver, whatever, for slots and stuff like that to help us out, whatever. But they couldn't be on the field. All right, keep Mike McCarthy. I say keep Mike McCarthy, but I know Dan Quinn gonna get a new head coach job, whatever elsewhere, and I've been said it ever since last year when we lost from the 49ers game because I let Kellen Moore be gone, please. So just have new coordinators. And And please, when you do a film session on this game, can you please really tell me what was the problem of Dak's vision, in this game? I really want to know. I really want to see. I really want to know what was the problem.
I will definitely watch the film and
That's
let you
all I
know.
got.
Appreciate you, Terrence. Good call. I'll definitely watch the film and let you know for sure. I do think it was a bit vanilla, but hey, 4 wasn't good enough. I thought this was funny. Rigging pots on the volume side. Shouts out to you, sir. He says, Voch is the king. Voch is king excuse. Voch is king. He ain't even typed the sentence out. Voch is king. Excuse me for Dak. I guess king of excuse making for Dak. And then he says, "Keep it up, Voch. You making me rich too." Actually, Voch is not making you rich, but you are making me rich. So I appreciate you. No long war calls today. We lost, but but King Rick and Potts, you definitely making me rich. I appreciate you. You are definitely making me. I don't know how I'm making you rich. You are definitely making me rich. Salute to you. Salute to the volume. Salute to Colin Cowherd. Cowboy J, what's happening?
What's up with you, Voch?
What's good with your player? What you got for the show?
Not much. It was a terrible play by the offense after TP went down. I mean, honestly, defense played well. I mean, everybody's saying Dak sucks, but honestly, Dak, I mean, he didn't play the best of the game, but I mean, if we have another receiver in there other than CD, I mean, I think we'll be in there. Maybe this might be time to move on from my boy Z, even though I love him to death, but we get another quality backup running back in there, we might be good. Terrible loss, but I'm going to let you move on. I know you don't want to be on the phone too long tonight, but it's a tough loss.
Appreciate you, my guy. Good call, man. Tap in with us tomorrow.
All right, bro.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Cowboy J. Let's get KC on the phone, see what he's talking about. What's up, KC?
Not the Cowboys.
Fair enough.
But, a couple of things. Number one, I do put some of this on Diggs. The reason why, dropped interception. That could have been huge.
That's one.
And then that Kittle play, that's what got them going.
Sure.
He should have blown Kittle up. If that was Donovan Wilson, you can't catch that pass because as he's bobbling, he gets blown up.
It was a little soft,
So
for sure.
I look at Diggs on that. Now, the other thing on the other side, I look at Dak, and I don't know what it is, but this inconsistency. So, I mean, we can't get rid of him, but what needs to happen is that they really need to invest in, I think, the offensive line again, and then make sure Tony Pollard gets paid. Because without that run game, Dak isn't as effective. And you've seen it with Purdy. They kept running, and then eventually the Cowboys started to bend a little bit. And that's what helped them out, and Purdy didn't make mistakes. And Dak, he could have had 4 or 5 turnovers tonight. So, I mean, there was one that should have been a pick 6 that Greenlaw dropped. So they need to help him out, get another offensive lineman, strengthen that area, make sure they re-sign Pollard, let Zeke go, get another back, and I think they'll be okay.
I feel you. Good call, KC. Appreciate you. And there you go. Over the next couple of months, we'll definitely talk about this because it's off season. It's off season. It's draft. It's free agency. It'll be interesting to see how much the Cowboys try to put resources into this offense. If you think about the last few drafts, Tyler Smith was a pick. Tolbert was a pick, and he ain't really helping you like that. But if you look at most of the draft picks, right, from this year and last year, most of them have been defense. So I wonder if next year, if there's going to be a lot more focus on the offense, just to give CeeDee Lamb some help. I don't think Dalton Schultz is a guy that's going to be demanding big money from us or anything like that. You got Ferguson and Hendershot. You'll see what happens. You'll see what happens with that. But wide receiver help, that might be one of your first needs there. But we'll got plenty of time to cross that road, man. Plenty of time. 662 White, what's up, sir?
What's going on, bud?
Cool and Big Dot. What you got for the show?
Yeah, man, I just really, that last play just tell everything we need to know, man. I think Dak and Kelly, they done topped out. I think Dak need a real offensive coordinator and not a friend. And, I think he going to get better, man. I ain't throwing him out the bridge. I'm not. I don't know why everybody is because we need him in the end.
Yeah.
We just need some better offensive play calling going on, man. We need somebody to help them see the field better, man. That first pick was just crazy.
Sure.
Yeah, that's all I got, right?
Appreciate it, big dog. Good call. Good call. Yo, Chad, we got a long time to talk off season, man. We gonna spread that content out. You hear me? We gonna spread all that lit content out. Y'all hang tight. We gonna get through these calls quickly. You hear me? What's up, Martise?
Yo,
What's good, big dog?
I'm annoyed with the killing, the help killing Dak, man.
Sure.
And I'll keep this really quick.
Yeah.
In the chat, I literally just went back to see if I could find the timestamp. When I called earlier, I said you need to max protect and run them crossing routes.
Right.
On that play that blew up that drive, you got the ball blitzing on the backside, blows right by Malik Davis, Dak loses 5 yards.
Yeah.
I called that out at halftime. They were doing the same thing, blitzing backside. You got to catch that. You got to max protect and run the crossers. If your offense, I said this last week, if your offensive coordinator doesn't help your quarterback, he's the problem. And this is the last part. Watch this for everybody to think about. How many bad positions was Brock Purdy in? How many times did we see the 49ers run a play where it was like, yeah, this has no chance, or I don't know what they're doing, or they're putting our quarterback where he's got to make something happen to be successful?
Sure.
I don't remember one. The offense flowed. We didn't see Malik Davis touch the ball. It basically was like there was no plan or anything to maximize Dak and minimize bad plays. So, yes, you give Dak a grade. You can say a D. I could deal with a D. Okay, D minus, you want to go that far? Okay. Kellen was terrible. Again.
Sure.
And you cannot, and that's the last comment, you cannot think you're going to play in this league at this point in the league. It's not 1990, Jerry Jones. You're not just going to be able to have a nice offensive line, one high-level outside guy, and injured Michael Gallup is going to get busy on the elite defense who can stop the run.
That's fair.
How's that going to work? CeeDee Lamb had 200 yards.
Yep.
If Dak didn't throw that pick, the first one, there's no guarantee he was going to score anyway.
But we got a
plan to win.
We got a long off season to talk about that though, Martise. I feel you, brother. Yep. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. And look, I kind of said it earlier. Martise just, reiterated that for me. I felt like, going into this game, Dak would have been able to elevate everybody. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't the case today. Now, we've seen Dak elevate people. But, hey, man, sometimes you need more than Noah Brown. Sometimes you need more than Michael Gallup or T.Y. Hilton. You need more than Zeke. You know what I mean? And your first running back went out. But if you look at San Fran and, like, how they built or whatever, like, even if Christian McCaffrey goes down or if he has to miss some time, Elijah Mitchell is still a gangster. Elijah Mitchell is a goddamn starter in his own right, regardless of Christian McCaffrey. You feel me? So, hey, man. But we got a long time to talk about it. that, though. JR, what's up, sir?
I'm still them boys.
What's good with you, brother? Turn your house down. What you got for me?
Man, let me talk to you. Man. So, what I want to say is this. I'm hurt by Dak because his defense held him under 20 points, and he couldn't get him a second half TD.
Right.
I honestly believe it's been 7 years. The ride was good, the ride was fun, but the ride is over. I think 2025, we gotta show him the door. Wish him the best of luck. Same with Zeke.
Talking about Foe?
You gotta retool and talking about Foe. He got to go. Foe, you got to go.
Oh, man.
But I don't want to end on a bad note. I want to say this as I was thinking about this. I'm like, dang, this whole all of last year leading up to this whole point, we done all been brought together, Volume, Voch Nation, all the other content creators that are kind of in this family, this community, you know what I'm saying? We was all brought together by the Cowboys, you know what I'm saying? And now that the Cowboys is out,
don't want to seem like, oh, that just goes away. You know what I'm saying? From the bottom of my heart, from JR House, you know what I'm talking about, from my kids, from my wife, a.k.a. my assistant, you know, we want to say, hey, we love all y'all out there, and we're still a community. We're still a family. We're still connected. Win, lose, or draw, it's us that we come together and share our love and our joys and our pains and lick our wounds with, and let's keep that community going. No matter who puts on that star on their helmet, no matter who name on the back of the jersey, it's us that keeps each other going. So let's keep each other going even through this loss in the next year. You know what I'm saying? And we thank you for facilitating that here at Voch Nation. We love you, brother.
Appreciate you, big dog. Good call. Good call. Good call. Good call. Let me see what Will Steele talking about real fast. Hold on. Let me just see something real fast. Let me see something. Let's see something from Will Steele.
I got some things, bro, and I got a show that's gonna be. I think it's gonna be pretty good.
Well, keep me posted. I
got
will
a show
be
that's
watching
pretty
that.
Good. You might be producing it, but don't worry about it.
Let me get out of here, man.
I don't know yet.
I'm still
You had to pay Skywalker Steele, dog. He ain't doing it for free.
Appreciate you guys, Cowboys Nation.
He ain't doing it for free. Shouts out to Skywalker Steele. Let's get Danny Savage on the phone. What's up, Danny?
What's up, Voch?
What's good with you?
Listen, I think the last caller had a lot of good points. Listen, sometimes family, we fight with each other. But at the end of the day, we're still family. We can disagree. This game wasn't lost today. I'm sorry, but this is 2 years in a row. We cannot stop the run. We couldn't stop the run regular season. We faced Tampa Bay, but they were 32nd in the league running the ball. And our defense played good in the first half, and then our defense wore down in the second half. Let me ask you a question, because I don't know the answer. This is being honestly. Did Gallup even have a catch today? I don't know.
I don't think so.
So, like, his knee's not the same. Get rid of his ass. Let me ask you a quick question. Why does it San Francisco uses 7 guys at running back, but Pollard gets hurt, and we stick with our fullback, Zeke, instead of Malik Davis, who can fly? Why is that? And I apologize if I'm talking to Mike a little bit loud. You know, I'm just a little angry. I'll be better tomorrow. But San Fran uses 7 running backs, and we stick with our fullback. Does anyone say, hey, I think Malik Davis was in there for 2 plays?
Well, I mean,
does anyone say, no, he has fresh legs, he can fly?
I mean, they got more capable runners. Now, I don't agree. I don't agree that the Cowboys didn't stop the run. I think the Cowboys did a fine job versus the run. It's just that when offense got the ball back, the offense could do nothing to help that. I mean they ran a little bit on you, but I don't think the run killed the Cowboys.
But I know you're talking about the draft going heavy offense, but you still don't think. Listen, Hankins was great 4 or 5 years ago. You still don't, and I agree, we have to go heavy offense, but you still don't think we need a giant goon in the middle and a big middle linebacker?
I think your defense played fine today.
Quinn's gone.
I think your
Quinn's gone.
I think your defense played fine today.
All right.
If anything,
we can agree.
For sure.
Agree to disagree.
If
and
anything,
I'm going to leave Dak for last,
sure.
and this is the last.
Sure.
Once he throws that one, it just seems like he loses his confidence. And the one caller earlier said, yo, we're going on 7 years. Do you still think Dak is a $40 to $50 million a year quarterback?
Every quarterback that starts earns their money. If the next quarterback that gets paid $60 million and that's the going rate for quarterbacks, then that's the going rate for quarterback. I don't get into the quarterback, earn your money deal, because as soon as 3 other quarterbacks get paid, then you'll be the 5th most paid quarterback. Like Dak might be like what, ninth most paid in cap hit or something like that. So yeah, I'm not counting Dak's $40 million. Yes, Dak. What Dak gives you for $40 million? 100%, sir.
But we just lost to Mr. Irrelevant.
I understand, but fuck, that's just how money works. That's how money and quarterback play works in the league. It is what it is.
Like I said, listen, I understand. Like I said, I'm just a little pissed off.
Of course you are.
Listen, all year.
Joe Burrow about to get paid. And whatever that number is, it's gonna bump Dak down 2 more slots. Lamar Jackson about to get paid. It's gonna bump Dak down like 2. Before you know it, Dak gonna be like 13th paid with $40 million.
You're right. You're right. No, I agree with you. Listen, you do great content. You do great draft content, which I'm looking forward to. I do my draft 365, 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, we're family. The caller earlier said, and we could agree to disagree.
For sure.
Just very, very disappointing, and another year. Looking forward to our drafts. All right. I'll be tomorrow. Are you going to be even doing the show tomorrow or no?
I will be live tomorrow. Me and Will Steele.
All right. Well, I'll be listening. Have a good night, God. You and your family.
Appreciate it. Salute. Let's get through these calls quickly. It's almost 10. Let's see if we can get out the way real quick. I know the volume got some other people that's about to go live. Shouts out to them. 240. What's up? Who this?
What's up, Voch? My name's Yosh, but
What's that?
I just called. I think Michael Gallup has to go. He and not go. We need another. He's 3 at best to me. And Dak just has to step up. If we're gonna keep believing in him for another, I guess, however many years he's there, he has to step up. I love the guy to death, but 2 picks against a great team in the playoffs is not gonna get you. This is not a Trevor Lawrence versus the Chargers type situation. He could have easily had more picks too. He just can't do it.
Yep. Feel you, bro. 100%. Appreciate you, big dog. Good call. Oh, man, chat is going to be all right, man. Y'all going to be just fine, boy. Y'all going to be just fine, man. Let them all come in and get they trolls and they jokes in, man. Like we earned it. We earned this, you know what I'm saying? We earned it, you know what I mean? And if it was the other way around, y'all would be in their chat. I don't know where you find them at, but you would be in their chat. So it is what it is. 323, what's up? Who this?
Yo, what's up, Bob? This is Louis from South Central.
What up, Louis? What you got for the show?
I mean, fuck, bro. Low-key down bad, but, I mean, we could only go up from here, right?
100%, dog. You're not down bad. You'll be all right.
Hey, low-key, for real, though. Hey, but moving forward, how you feel we could get better from, like, the OC position? Because I feel like our team is good enough, right? But I feel like low-key Kellen lacking. No cap.
Yeah, man, Kellen. Let me watch the film so I can fully give you a proper breakdown on what Kellen did and did not do. But the only way to get better at coach is to go find another coach, I would say. But let me watch the film before I really give you a breakdown on what Kellen did.
100%, bro. If low-key they could like dice us up with someone like Purdy,
low-key straight up.
What can we do with Dak, right? We just need the right head to like low-key move us forward. And I mean, I can't even talk about off-season like
low-key straight
market
up
wise because we don't do that. We do the draft, right? So
low-key.
moving forward with the draft, like just move forward with that as positive as we do,
sure.
And getting someone to low-key move our pieces better, someone
low-key,
like Dak. If they could dice us up with someone like Purdy,
100%.
We got a piece like Dak. I feel like the sky's the limit, right? Moving forward.
Yeah.
But I mean, fuck, man, low-key deception, but hey, we could only go up from here.
Low-key 100.
Dak was low-key down after week 1, and we did what we did, but low-key, this shit is sour to swallow, sour pill to swallow. Pause.
Very low-key, dead ass pause, 100%.
100%, big dog.
Appreciate you, man. Good call.
100%.
Good call.
Appreciate you, Voch. Hey, low-key, long-time listener, first-time caller. I met you in 2018 at Mark Holmes' Dallas tailgate, and appreciate you, bro, for all you do. And yeah, fuck it. Next year we get it.
Appreciate you, Louis. Now, when you say low key, you mean like Kratos' son, or you mean like Thor brother, or you mean like real Greek mythology low key? Which one you talking about?
Fuck, low-key audio, bro. Fuck it. Let's just go get it next year. You feel me?
Don't worry about
it.
Appreciate you. God of Mischief Loki. That's what I should have called him, but I just put him down platinum as Louis. I should have put God of Mischief Loki. Appreciate you, man. Hey, man. Love y'all. Even those in the chat right now talking shit, love y'all. Cause I'm gonna take these numbers. I'm gonna run straight to Colin Cowherd. I said, Cowherd, you about to talk all the mess about my Cowboys. I understand, but look at these numbers. We probably peaked out at like 2,000 people all together. So that's fantastic. But we ended up with 900 on the Voch side, 862 on the volume side. That's a big record for the volume side. So even if y'all coming to talk bad about my Dallas Cowboys, I still love y'all to pieces because it's all going to work out. Listen, what we going to do moving forward, me and Will still going live tomorrow. We still got film coming out on the YouTube. We still got film coming out on the Patreon, patreon.com/Voch Lombardi. One film is going to be how good was the defense. The other film is going to be how bad was the offense. We're going to talk about it all. And what else we got? From a non-football platform, twitch.tv/Voch Lombardi. Tap in, please. And what else we got? And my Patreon, patreon.com/Voch Lombardi. That's where we're going to watch the film as a whole. So if you want to see all the plays and we break it all down like that, that's over on the Patreon. Y'all go over there, subscribe, drop a dollar over there, and you'll get access to all the content for the year and all the new content. But on the Patreon, since we're out of Cowboy games, if you are draft fans, okay, if you're fans of the draft, that's where I got my humble beginnings in this game. We are going to go into draft season on Patreon and on YouTube. But, YouTube will get some highlights. YouTube will get some stuff. But all the draft work will exist over on patreon.com/Voch Lombardi. Go over there and check us out, man. Y'all hold down for the Doski Wells and the Peasky Whiskey. Until next time. I know a lot of y'all not going to tap in with us because y'all don't, be around when it's not football season. So if you one of them till next season, love y'all, man. Peace, volume. Holla at you.